The Cook Strait, a churning ribbon of water separating New Zealand's North and South Islands, is no stranger to nature's raw power. Across this often turbulent stretch of sea, the ferry Wahine was a familiar sight. A symbol of connection, she carried people, vehicles and dreams between the islands. Launched in 1965, the Wahine was a modern marvel, built to withstand the challenges of the Cook Strait. She was a lifeline, a floating bridge in a nation carved by the sea. Little did anyone know this reliable vessel would soon become a symbol of tragedy. Her story, one of human resilience and the unforgiving power of nature, would forever be etched in New Zealand's memory. The Wahine's route was a well-trodden path, a maritime highway between the bustling capital city of Wellington in the north and the picturesque South Island. She was a symbol of progress and connection, her presence a reassuring constant in the lives of those who relied on her. The Wahine represented a vital link, facilitating the movement of goods and people, fueling the nation's economy and social fabric. But the Cook Strait, beautiful as it may be, held a hidden temper. It was a place where idyllic blue waters could transform into raging torrents, where gentle breezes could morph into howling gales. And on one fateful day, the Wahine's journey would intersect with the full fury of this volatile passage. April 9, 1968, dawned like any other autumn day in New Zealand. The air was crisp, the sky a canvas of blue, as the Wahine prepared for her routine voyage. Passengers boarded, eager to reach their destinations. Families embarking on holidays, businessmen on important trips, all entrusted their safety to the sturdy vessel. There was an air of excitement, a buzz of anticipation as the Wahine cast off from the familiar shores of Lyttelton Harbor. The South Island faded into the distance, replaced by the vast expanse of the Cook Strait. The initial hours were uneventful. The sea, though a tad choppy, posed no threat to the powerful ferry. Seagulls soared above, their cries blending with the rhythmic thrum of the engines. Inside, passengers settled into their seats, enjoying the onboard amenities or gazing out at the panoramic views. Children pressed their noses against windows, captivated by the playful dance of the waves. The ship sliced through the water, a picture of confidence and routine, but unbeknownst to those aboard, a storm was brewing, a tempest of unimaginable fury gathering strength far out in the Tasman Sea. Its name was Giselle, and it was on a collision course with the Wahine, destined to transform an ordinary journey into a desperate fight for survival. As the day wore on, the idyllic facade began to crack. The gentle rocking of the ship intensified, evolving into a more pronounced, unsettling sway. The wind, once a playful breeze, transformed into an angry roar. The sky, previously a serene blue, darkened ominously, shrouding the Wahine in an eerie twilight. Cyclone Giselle, a tempest of monstrous proportions, was approaching with terrifying speed, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare the unsuspecting ferry. The waves, now towering walls of water, crashed over the bow with increasing ferocity. The pleasant hum of conversation was replaced by a tense silence, punctuated by the cries of frightened children and the creaking of the ship as it battled the relentless onslaught. Passengers, their faces etched with worry, clung to their seats, their stomachs churning in unison with the turbulent sea. The crew, their faces grim but resolute, sprang into action, securing loose objects and reassuring the increasingly anxious passengers. Yet despite their outward calm, a sense of dread permeated the vessel. The Wahine, once a symbol of safety and reliability, was now a fragile leaf buffeted by the unrestrained fury of Cyclone Giselle. The storm, a swirling vortex of wind and water, tightened its grip, transforming the routine crossing into a desperate struggle against the raw power of nature.